Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing one of my favourite videos, which is a Temu unboxing haul. We've got quite a few items today to get through. Let's get started. Item number one. It's a USB charging touch lamp. Now, I've had a lot of lamps on the channel. Instructions. Nothing else in the box. Ooh. You get your, it's wired in. So you've got your inline remote controller, and then you've got the cube itself, which aren't anywhere. Ah, there we go. Still taped out. Still a bit taped out. Get off. Okay, so now we should, in theory, just be able to unpeel. You do get a long cable, which is good. Again, as always, I will get some shots of this in the dark later. But it does look quite effective, and as you turn it around, the colours change. Okay, the coloured cube, that basically, as you turn it, you know, the colours kind of change. It is a single bulb in there. There is no RGB. It is just through the different the way that the sides are done. And as you turn it, you get these different colours, which is really clever. What I like about this as well is how it lights up the wall behind it. You know, you can put it at different angles. I just think it's actually, it looks a little bit cheap in places. You can see there's a few places inside where it looks like it's held in, the smaller cube is held in with hot glue. Or some kind of glue, but you can see a couple of bits. But from a distance, if it's on a table, and as you walk around it, the colours change like it does. You know, it goes from like the greens, you change it, you can get the reds, purples, the blues, yellows. It is really, really cool. I like this a lot. So, LED desk lamp. Okay, I'm pretty certain this bag is not full of lamps. In fact, I know it's not. But there are a few. Because I think one of the things that AliExpress, one of the things that Temu do quite well are these cheap lamps. They've got a lamp for everybody, whatever your situation. It says it's charging. It's gone red, so it's got power. Ah, I'm an idiot. It's just the top. Fuck's sake. So let's unplug that. Yeah. Do not tell me to read instructions. It's not happening. Okay. So yeah, it's just, you touch the top. So I thought it was all touch sensitive. But it's not. It's just that. So you've got your amber, very warm, your cool, and then a mix of the two. And again, if you hold it, it's the same designs on all of them. If you hold it, it changes the brightness. I actually think that looks pretty good. Okay, as you can see, it is not completely dark. It's about 9 o'clock. It's, you know, it's dark enough to show these off. This is the touch light, or the touch lamp. This one does work when it's plugged in, so you can leave it plugged in all the time if you wish. It's got like a very orange kind of, or amber glow, which is it's not terrible. It's actually quite nice. It's quite a warming glow. I should think that'd be quite good in the winter when it's cold. But then you've got the bright white, which I really like. And I actually think that this one is decent. It is, I believe, yeah, it is metal all the way, apart from the top. The top feels, actually no, that's metal as well. It is all metal. It just feels a bit light at the top. But as you can see, you've got like the orange glow, you've got the white, and then you can have a mix of the two. Next, we have a cloud rain humidifier. Now again, in the UK at the moment it is very humid, it's not pleasant. It has cooled off a little bit this week, so it's not as humid, but it's not been nice lately. We don't need humidifiers. Or some people do, like the person who mentioned in the previous one that he suffers dry eye. Then he does like humidifier. So I'm not saying that we don't need them, but we don't need them, you know, as much as a dry country would need them. A hot, dry, arid. Ooh. Well, first impressions, that actually looks quite nice. You've got the wood effect plastic. Let's get the dome on it. And that's slightly offset. Is this meant to be a mushroom? Is this a mushroom or cloud? No, a cloud. Mushroom, for fuck's sake. I've been telling everyone that I bought a mushroom. Like, it's a cloud. It literally says it on the box. That's meant to be a cloud. And it's rain. Yeah. Why mushrooms? Rain. Yeah. I need help. Right. You do get instructions, and you do get a right angle USB-C, which is unusual. So where does it plug in? It plugs in at the back there. That's actually quite good. And get this. I'm prepared for once. This could be bad, but you know. Okay. Put the mushroom, the cloud back on, and then I will hold it up so you can see it's in all its glory. I don't think you can even really tell the colours are changing. But yeah, it's a shame that the noise of the pump is louder than the noise of the dripping. That is a shame, because I really... really behind today. I've done it all the time. It's nearly 9 o'clock, and Saturday we can go in earlier. But me and early don't really mix that well. Right, next. We have the companion for the excavator that I bought in a previous video. I showed in a previous video, I didn't buy it in a previous video, but I showed it. And this is the loader. Okay, you get instructions. You get the generic little charger, USB charger that seems to come with all these kind of devices and cheap remote control vehicles. And then you get the loader. So, I'm guessing, because I like to guess on this channel, that the battery goes in there. But anyway, you get a 1200 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt battery. So let's see if it comes with power. They normally do. Yep. Okay. That's metal. That's metal. That's plastic. So it's a mixture. You've actually got a little, wait, oh, that's horrid. Oh, I thought it looked pretty cool, but to turn it, it just clicks. When it clicks, that's when you're turning. And you've got, okay, I'm holding it around the wrong way. And then you've got like forward and backwards. And then you've got up and down for the, you've got your up and down buttons there for the bucket. I believe they're called a bucket. I don't know at the front. Is it still a bucket? I know that the excavators, that's a bucket. Anyway.
Empty. It just it drops its load immediately. It's not as controllable as the excavator. It's just angled down, so as you move around. It's held a little bit. Tip we go. But you know. Also, it does get stuck a lot more than the excavator as well. And there's now a beastie in the way. Get out of the way! Why'd you come out? You don't like them.
Next we have an atmosphere music light. Now again, there are a lot of light based products here today. It's just obviously that's all I could really find that appealed to me. Oh wow, this is a lot smaller than what I thought. That's my finger. Yeah. I thought from the pictures this was going to be, you know, a proper heart, decent size. But it's not always about the size of it. If it performs well it makes up for the size limitations. And we've got a simple on-off. Plug it in. And are we ready for this? Are we ready for the big reveal? Is this going to blow our minds, or is it just going to be in the bin? Okay, you know what? Again, I will get some footage and that's bloody good. I like that. See what I mean about size? It's not always about the size, is it? Would have been better if it was bigger. That's what she said. Sorry, I'm tired and I get a little bit stupid. But yeah, that's actually pretty good. Admit, this one, I don't know how well it's going to pick it up. But that, if I come in closer, you can see why it's called like Starburst. Because they are little star shapes and they're kind of like all the way through the glass. Put it near a wall, it will also shine on the wall bit as well. So very, very happy with that. Right guys, I've just popped upstairs with this little heart light because I noticed it said on the box that it's also RGB. So okay, so I tried it, and if you push the switch all the way in, it goes off. But if you only half press it, it changes. It has got red, blue, green. It's a mixture of blue and green, mixture of red and blue. Not sure, but it's a nice mixture. You've got multiple options with this, and it does breathing. This thing is genuinely really, really good. Okay, so this isn't really tech. Okay, as I say, not everything on this channel is going to be tech. Most of it is what? I look at the screen. I should look at the camera. Most of the stuff on this channel will be tech based, but there will be some things that are not tech based, but they just catch my eye, you know. Or someone's asked me, have I thought about having a look at one of these, or would you consider looking at one of these? There's a couple of people in work that actually asked me, or other couriers that I work with, they ask me would I review things, and then if I review them, and then they buy them off me. So, win-win. I get a video out of it, they get what they wanted, plus they get to know what it was like before they buy it. And I don't lose any money on that particular object, because obviously I am still spending a lot of money on these things. So this is just an oil in water kind of stimulation device, you know what I mean? Like, I find that, you know, these quite calming. The way it just drips the oil through the water. Okay. This I bought with sensible head, but also it's worst case scenario. This is a solar crank radio. They call it emergency radio, but yeah, it's basically, it's solar, so you can crank it up. Sorry, it's solar, so it will charge in the sun. Or it's got a crank, so if you're in the dark, nighttime, whatever, cloudy, no charge, you can crank it up to get a bit of power into it. And it is a radio. Now you may think, well, why do I need this? You know, I've got electricity, I've got torches coming out my arse because I keep buying torches on Temu and AliExpress. Why do I need this? And what does it come with? Okay, so it comes with a USB-C charging cable as well, so it is USB-C charging. And here it is. You've got your little solar panel on the top. aerial, torch, and I'm not sure, but I believe, yes, it's got a full-size USB-A output and it's got USB-C input. Okay, so this will, in an emergency, you could connect something up to it, and I'm guessing you could crank and charge it, or the internal battery will charge it, solar, whatever. So it will charge other devices in an emergency. But that's not what I bought it for. No, I don't think anyone, with everything going on in the world, can guarantee that their country, at some point in the future, isn't going to be at war with somebody. It just seems at the moment the world's gone a bit bonkers, and yeah, there's a lot of wars going on around the world, with some big nations involved, and you never know what's around the corner. Now, I'm not just saying a war. There could be a power cut. There could be something could happen to our power stations. There could be a surge. There could be a problem. Whatever. This will allow you to receive emergency broadcasts. So it's not going to be, it's basically worst case scenario that the electric is gone for a period of time. I'm not on about years, but I'm just saying, a couple of days emergency, whatever. This will allow you to receive emergency broadcasts. It will allow you to receive music. You can have a...
Yes, it landed on the belt line, so the referee deemed it a low blow, but it landed in his stomach. When you look at Alexander Usyk and go...
Oh, that's on AM. It's got AM. It's got... Right, I'll turn it off before I can't get demonetised because I'm not monetised, but you know what I mean. I don't want to get a strike. But yeah, that works. Yeah, I just thought this would be something that, in an emergency, it might come in handy. And I really hope that we never have to use this. But it's here if we need it. Scary thoughts, eh people? Scary thoughts. Sometimes I can be quite serious on this channel. Not often. Sometimes. Okay, so that's the top of the box, which is still nicely done up. That's the bottom of the box that is not nicely done up. And this is an LED light. Why would it be energy efficient G? Okay, you get... Oh yeah, I didn't think I had a remote then. You get remote control. Instructions. And you get... Wow, this is quality. So... I don't know what I'm talking like that. So is that the end piece? No, that's the first piece. So I'm guessing you've got to like make sure that's taut, because otherwise you're going to get punching. And then that goes in there like so. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so that goes in there. It works, but I'm past caring. Where's the fucking doodah? It's doing the thing. So it's just a basic tripod design. That is awful. I mean, you can clearly see, and again, I'll get a shot of this in the dark, but you can clearly see where the droids are. The actual, apart from down the bottom where it's all got bunched, it kind of diffuses okay. It's just got bloody... Oh, right, okay. Auto. I know you can't see it all, but as I say, we will get some nighttime. Flash. Jump. Yeah, this light bar, it's not great. You can clearly see. Oops. Get close up. Where was it? You can clearly see the joints. You can see it there, clear as day. So wherever the plastic joins, which is, there's a join there, there's a join further down, you can clearly see it. These are not what I expected. Yeah, no, I can't recommend this particular thing. Right, next we'll have a look at okay, you know sometimes you see something. Hang on, I need a drink for this one. Oh, Richard's budget. Heck, it's me. You see something and it just makes you chuckle, and it shouldn't, but it does. Well, that's kind of what happened with this lamp, and I bought it, and I don't even know if this is going to get me in trouble, but it is Boy table lamp ShyBoy show. And the power switch. Oh dear, little things. Okay, so it's cap. Instructions. I'm sure we don't need instructions. I think. Nothing. USB-C. My eyes are getting worse, but it's don't help with that bloody light aiming at me. Okay, so it's reasonably well packaged. I don't mean the switch. I mean the actual thing. You know, it's in bubble wrap. It comes in different styles, different colours. Wow, that feels really. Oh dear, I'm going to get some weird comments on this one, I know. So apparently it's like. Now that light is in the wrong place, really. And then you just switch it on. What's up then? Up is bright, so when it's up, it's more vibrant. The switch, when the switch is up, it's more vibrant, and when it's down, it's a bit dull. It's a bit, you know, it's not so excitable when it's down. But yeah, if you want to fully illuminate him, just push his little button, his little switch up. You know, whoever thought of this, hats off to you, because you know it's going to appeal to a lot of different people. People like me with just a stupid sense of humour. Okay, the little ShyBoy. As an actual lamp, it works absolutely fine. I mean, you know, yeah, it's a bit of fun. Where the switches, it may get me in trouble on the channel, I don't know. Hopefully I can't see it too well. But yeah, you put the switch down for dim, and then in the middle is off, and then all the way up is high or bright. You know, as I say, as a lamp, you know, it's a bit of fun. It is. They do different styles. They do like more of a traditional lampshade sort of with it, but I just thought with the cap, he just looks pretty funny. So yeah, that's that one. So we have got another smartwatch. Now, those of you who are quite clued up and clever and pay attention to things, you may notice in my earlier videos some of them I had a watch on. Now I haven't, because various reasons. But I just got a bit bored of that watch. I've had it for a long time, so I thought we'll have a look at another one, reasonably cheap. And this is a Perro, easy for me to say, not. Oh, it's a proper, comes in bits. It's a Lego watch. It's not. Charging cable, watch strap, and instructions, and that will probably tell you what app you need as well. Screen peel. I'll tell you what, that's actually surprising that this wasn't, again, it's not expensive, it's from Temu, but that actually feels really nice. That is metal. It's got some weight to it, but it's not like overly heavy. Today has come for you to witness me in my hello. That's what happens when you get old. You watch, I still won't be able to do it. Right, now surely that doesn't. So that goes in now, and that goes in. Oh, there. Excellent. Okay, so we're in. Why can't they just do that for you? Download it, Fit Cloud Pro. Scan to bind. So the first thing it's telling you to do is, yeah, it gives you a QR code to scan and bind. You can see it displays your messages. No problem. You've got your like information regarding your activities for the day, so your how many steps, calories, etc. Heart rate reading, but as I say, I'm not sure if it's live, although now I've gone onto it, see it's trying to measure, which it won't. It's saying the highest of 96, lowest of 59, which actually is pretty much what my heart rate is throughout the day. I never wear a watch at night, so I've not been wearing this to bed. I just think it's uncomfortable. Yeah, I take all my rings and everything off as well. Check phone's network connection. Okay. You can control your music. You've got, as you can see on the settings, you've got telephone contacts, call records, voice assistant, data, workout records, heart rate, sleep, messages, weather, music, breath training, stopwatch, timer, alarm clock, business card, collection code, calendar, calculator, find phone, camera. You can control your camera from this. Game. Oh, okay, so you can actually, wow, I didn't know that. So you can play a few games on here as well. That's bloody good. I can't do that on my other watch, which costs 10 times as much as this one does. And the screen is actually, it's not showing up brilliantly on here, but the screen is actually really nice. Even in bright sunlight, easy to see. We'll get rid of that. Great. Huh. So yeah, I didn't actually know that. But settings, you've got obviously display, watch face switch. So you know you can go down through the ones that are on here, and it is just like like any other watch. You just press what you want, and it will come up. Your battery 40%. Now I haven't got it in power saving mode, and I've not charged this since I've been wearing it. So it's down to 40% in, I'm sure it's 2.5, 3 days. Getting on for 3 days I've been wearing this. So I would say it would last about 5 days within charges. Unless possibly you're using some of the workout called Fit Cloud Pro. And as you can see, you can change things like wallet, business card, push notifications, alarms, activity reminder, drink reminder, neighbour's dog's on one, dial library, game push. So yeah, I haven't got many games on my phone. I don't play games on my phone because I've got gaming devices everywhere. Raise to wake, find watch. Okay. Wrist preference, you can choose right or left-handed. I've actually got it on my left hand, but I've chosen right hand. Hour style is the dial library. So as you can see, you can go into my dials. They're the two that I've downloaded. Whoops. Okay, don't do that. Dial library. I meant to go to dial center, not that. But yeah, they're all free. And there's a lot of them. Yeah, some of them like that. I like that. And then literally push. Downloads it to the phone, it sends it to the watch. And as easy as that. Yeah, I mean, everything seems pretty straightforward. You've got some Halloween theme ones. There's some nice, and that's the bottom of them. That is the bottom. Oh, I like that one. I like me some dragons. So yeah, I mean, this watch for 20 quid. As I say, this is going to be my daily, what I'm going to wear from now on. And I will give you an update in future videos if anything goes wrong with it. But at the moment, I can't be happier with this watch. For the money, yeah, I like that. That is pretty cool. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of another video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it, as usual. There's some things here that are quite useful, there's some things here that are quite funny. And there's a couple of things that, like, you know, the stand-up light that I got. It cost a few quid, so I can't really expect much, but it wasn't quite what I expected it to be. Gotta admit, I am impressed with that little heart. That little heart is decent, and I also like the touch-sensitive desk lamp. That is good. The cube's good. There's some good stuff here today. There is some good stuff, and yeah, I don't think this has not been a bad haul. Hopefully, there's something here that's caught your eye. If there is, drop a comment. If you want me to look at anything in more detail, let me know. Or if you've got any questions about anything, let me know. Any suggestions for future content, again, let me know. As long as it fits in with the budget. Doesn't necessarily have to be tech. As I say, the majority of the videos are going to be tech related, but not everything will be actual tech. It will just be things that I like. But yeah, 90% plus will be tech related. But if there's something out there that you want me to check out, just let me know. I am always looking. Literally, I spend hours a day browsing for things that I think are interesting, and I hope that you will find interesting. But it would help me if people said, "Oh, have you thought about this?" or "Have you thought about that?" or "Check this out, it's actually really good." Or "Check this out, I thought about buying it, but I'm not sure." I'll check them out, because I want, you know, I'm happy to keep doing these videos. I love doing these videos. So yeah, like the video if you like it. I hope you like it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. But I guess that does it for this video. If you've made it to the end, thank you. It does, it means a lot. And I will say bye for now, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon in the next one. Bye for now, guys.